Jerry, what the fuck have you gotten me into, old chap? Jerry!
Yes?
Jerry, it's me.
Michael, I was about to call you.
Why?
I've been thinking about what you told me, and you could be onto something there, but I'm worried about your safety now. This could be dangerous.
What do you mean by dangerous?
Well, let's suppose you're right, and James Blackwood is indeed hiding somewhere inside the house. He's a madman, a murderer, and your life could be in danger.
Jerry, if James Blackwood is still alive, he'd be nothing more than a harmless, decrepit old man. I don't think I'd have any problem outdoing him.
And what if he is armed?
I'm willing to take that risk. He surely knows I'm here by now. What if he's waiting for me to leave so that he can escape? I can't miss this opportunity.
The opportunity of what, for Christ's sake?
Of knowing.
Right?
I'm already too much into this, Jerry. And if I don't know what happened inside this house, I won't be able to sleep again.
You're obsessed. You were supposed to finish your book, get some rest, and now look at this. What are you going to say to your editor?
Who
Oops.
knows, maybe this whole episode inspires me to write that ending. I'm sorry. I can't leave this now, Jerry. It's too late.
I can't believe this. I don't understand you. Doesn't the possibility of spending another night in that house with a creepy old man hiding in the basement scare you?
I know what you're trying to do. Goodbye, Jerry.
Michael? Michael! It's dangerous, do you hear me? Dangerous! You have to leave that place.
I'll keep you informed.
What? Because we can't just... Oh. That's the sound that Michael keeps making. I found a mystery. Oh. Oh. What? Notice of eviction. Due to irregularities during its acquisition process carried over by Mr. Jerry... God dang it, Jerry. You are to immediately leave the property known as Blackwood Manor. If you fail to comply, legal proceedings will be enforced against you. You have 2 days to effectively abandon the property after the issuing of this notice. We take no responsibility for the courier service. A police officer is due to arrive at Blackwood Manor on Tuesday, October 15th. That's tomorrow. Should you be present, you will be immediately taken into custody without further notification. Well, shit. So that's the reason why Jerry wanted me to leave the house so badly. I bitterly realized that he wouldn't come for me, and that it was up to me to find a way to leave the house. Wait for the freaking police! Ugh! Call the freaking police! What the shit? You... Exactly. It's fucking ridiculous. We have our car battery. That's weird. Oh. That's not what I expected to need to do, but okay. We're gonna charge our battery with the little bicycle pedals. I'm afraid that's not going to be enough to charge a car battery. If you fucking say so. I don't understand this freaking logic. Call the damn police. Be like, hell, my boy Jerry's a piece of shit. He set me up. I didn't know this was going on. Help! Help! Protect and serve, bitches. Fuck. God. Tell him, look, my car died. Jerry, well, I'm gonna have some. I'm pretty cross with Jerry. We're gonna have some words. What the shit? Fuck Jerry. As I prepared myself to leave the manor, I suddenly felt responsible for disturbing the forces that had now lain dormant inside the house. I had to do something. Fine. Let's go dig up a dead woman. Shit! Might as well. Whoops. We should be able to see the shadow. Ooh. Floyd sounds. I had to do something. No, you hadn't, Mike. You didn't have to do anything. Just, ooh. Jesus. You didn't have to do shit, Michael. Get your fancy little typewriter in your underwear and just fucking leave. I don't... Hello? Nope, nope, that's not what was supposed to happen just then. Oh, shit. I don't... Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I'm digging in the wrong spot. Oops. It takes a few times to find a dead wife in the garden. But what we are going to do is save. I'm running out of room. Right, we're going to try that one more time. Ooh, oh no. I was equally terrified and saddened upon uncovering the dead body of Catherine Blackwood. All those years she was left to rot in this improvised tomb. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, girl. You deserve better. The corpse was all contorted and rotten beyond recognition. What horrified me most was the aspect of its teeth leaping out at disturbing angles. Ugh. Give us your tooth, cat. Jesus. Ugh. Doing my best to contain my repulsions, I pulled out a tooth from the body. Poor Mrs. Blackwood. She seemed to be silently shouting at me, or rather, crying. What the fuck? Sorry, hun. Yep. Rip in peace, Catherine Blackwood. I quietly left, bearing Mrs. Blackwood back to her dead, cold dreams. You're kind of dramatic there, Michael. So who is in the crypt? Who is in her tomb? I bet it's the doctor. We're very, very swiftly approaching the end, folks. We now have to prepare the amulet with our fancy stick. Oh! It was the tooth that I shamelessly took from the cadaver of Catherine Blackwood. Alright, so we have the lion's tooth. My zoological knowledge was as good as my technical expertise, but I was certain that this claw had definitely belonged to a lion. So the idea being that we needed something from the victim, Catherine Blackwood, and the victimizer, the god, being represented as a big cat-like person. Okay. Yeah, the logic on this one is a little loose. But that's why we're rolling with a walkthrough, because... What? What? Right. Ba-bloom. Gross. That's one way to do it, I suppose. We're just grinding up teeth in our old-fashioned coffee grinder. This is fine. This makes sense. What? What the actual fuck? Whatever works, you're right. What? Okay. Now we're making a fucking potion. What? We couldn't go. We couldn't call our police retiree. We couldn't call the actual police and say, look, I was here under false pretenses. This is what I was doing. My car battery is dead, but I have found the body of Catherine Blackwood. This is a thing that has happened. The case was tampered with before because of this doctor, but I found her body. Do with the information what you will, but get me the fuck out of here. No. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Why would that be so fucking logical? Ooh. Ridiculous. You got your mystery, Mr. Author Man. Shit. Just call the popo, please. Got sweater fuzz in my chapstick. Now we're making meth up in the attic. With our ground up teeth. Our last match. Whoops. What? Our cauldron is an old paint lid. What the fuck is that? The stone felt warm to the touch. It was almost organic. What's so funny? Agree, Road Rash. As if it was aware of my intentions, the mask now appeared as if to defy me, challenging me to make the first move. Here, have my goo. How do you know?
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
I don't know what's happening. I attached the stone to the branch and immediately felt a strange sensation. The amulet seemed to be vibrating. I was ready. Poke it! I waved the amulet in front of the mask and then... At first nothing seemed to happen, but then the atmosphere felt lighter, as if the house had been relieved of the monstrous burden. Nothing else seems to happen. What? You can't tell me that that's it. You're welcome? What? I stood there paralyzed in terror as I heard those horrible noises again. They just wouldn't stop. Uh-oh. Nope, that's not it. Oh. Oh! We're going down into the thing. But we're about to save it, because that would be a really shitty time for it to freeze. Ah! As I went down the fireplace, I couldn't shake the feeling of entering a forbidden zone, a place that had been and was supposed to remain forgotten in time. Oh, this is where we saw him! This is where the spooked us! Ah! Rusted pipes. The only noticeable feature of the room was a filthy and cracked sink. Junk. 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 Is that the front of the house? Oh! Oops. The furnace of the basement was on the other side of this wall. This is where we peeked through earlier. I remembered being soaking wet and shaking with fear, yet I just had to go on as if driven by an unseen force. There were remnants of food on the table. Someone or something had been eating down here? A disgusting teddy bear covered in mud and dirt was lying on the ground. It appeared to be bites that had ripped its neck? Suddenly the words of William Bailey concerning the body of Catherine Blackwood echoed in my head. Ripped, she would say. Oh, I got the goosebumps, y'all. The fuck? Traces of raw meat. It appeared as if they'd been dropped through the grating. Was the doctor trying to help his homie by feeding cannibal madman husband? Oh, I don't want to go through! Oh, why is it always spooky buttholes? I don't like it. Woo! Ah! Oh shit!
Unsure of what I had just seen, I raced my car and left Blackwood Manor as quickly as possible. I'm not ashamed of what I did. That disfigured face is still stalking my nightmares, and I've never put foot inside a Victorian house ever since. But there's certainly one thing that I'm grateful for. It was thanks to my encounter below that house that I was able to finish my book and become a prolific writer.
That feels a little selfish, my guy. Always with the butthole. That was the scratching. That was him digging his way out. Ah! Wow. Well, shit. We did it. Shout out to Cellar of Rats for the killer music and sound design. Holy shit. Was that the husband or the child? That was the husband. I think he killed the child, though. Whoops. I think he was the one. His idea of this curse made the wife very ill during the pregnancy, and supposedly the baby didn't live. This is so loud in my ears. Wow. You missed too much. So we discovered that a blocked room, that there was a room adjacent to the primary bedroom, had been bricked up in some of the construction blueprints. So we went and investigated. We had to kind of rappel down there from the tower, and it was a nursery or a child's room with a birth certificate. And so we went and checked out the newspapers to see if H.P. Lovecraft, our girlfriends. Oh, nice. But we checked the newspapers and found that their son had been born, but died very shortly after. His birth wasn't reported till 2 days later, which was a little sus. But the Christopher, the doctor friend, ooh. The doctor was attempting to help the family. They were very, very close. And I think the husband in his, James Blackwood, in his later madness, I think he killed the baby. Or there's something more to it. It didn't say specifically, but the baby's coffin was down in the crypt, but we didn't want to look and see if there was a baby in there. Who knows if there would have been one at all? We didn't open it and find out. Wow, what the fuck? Scratches, everybody. There's still some questions in that one that we did not get answered. Maybe that's why in the director's cut we get the last visit, which is supposed to be a return. It's somebody else, though. Wow, we did it. That was the scratching. The scratches was James Blackwood trying to escape. We know that the doctor was out of the picture. I guess he was just eventually going to starve. The madness took him over. Bum bum bum. That was spoopy. That was a good spoop. Wow. Thank you for everyone who came along on this interesting journey into somewhat of the past. This one was, what, 2010, I think we said? Once we kind of... yeah, you didn't miss a whole lot there, Moogie. I had to take quite a hefty break to get it working again, because it kept... There was this very specific spot it kept wanting to freeze and crash repeatedly. But we got through it. Wow, that was fun. And good and spoopy. Mr. Zombie Man, there at the end, has escaped. Ah! Yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss a whole lot. Just us discovering that there was a child and that it was lost, and that the father was succumbing to the madness and cannibalism of the tribe kind of thing. The dark energy of the mask. Whoa! I did not realize that we'd be making ground tooth and ancient berry meth in the attic. You look forward to editing this and watching it on YouTube. Yeah, once we take out some of the fat from this one, it's going to be pretty short. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be pretty short. We will definitely do The Last Visit. But that's another stream. Thanks for everyone coming along. I don't know exactly when we'll do Last Visit, but it will be soon. And we'll see if there's any more mysteries to be uncovered in Blackwood Manor. Maybe when we do The Last Visit, I think it's pretty short. Yeah, we can do it in one trip or one episode. Maybe we'll decide our next spooky and or mystery game from there. Thanks for joining me on this mystery as we abandon all logic and don't ever contact the police because we suddenly know better. Woo! And it always ends with the spooky butthole. Oh! Thanks for watching. Spooky buttholes.